Hi, Sarah here. And for anyone that doesn't know, I am a mum. I am neurodiverse. I have a long-term illness. I'm married, and I am currently trying to run. Well, I do run 2 businesses online. They're just in the starting phases, but they're gonna be. I'm still busy with all that, and I do suffer with overwhelm, just like anybody else. I am very restricted with my time, and I burn out quite regularly. And the way I deal with that is to organise everything. My time is organised. Like waking up to going to bed, I account for my hours. Now, when my son is not at school, my time then is not scheduled, but from when he's in school and from when he's in bed, I schedule my time. And I just wanted to kind of show or talk about things that help me stay organised, so that if you're out there and you're a busy mum or even a busy lady or a busy person, you don't necessarily have to be a mum, but that I am, and that's talking about my experience and what helps with me. So it might help you, it might not, and that's fine, you can just skip on. But this is what helps me. Genuinely, when I set myself these tasks, do I put too much pressure on myself? 100%. Nothing beats a challenge. Not that my life's already non-challenging as it is. But I want to help people. And that's what both my businesses are about. So I literally one day, I have all these ideas, all these plans, all these wants, and I just was lost. I just didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to do. So what I did is I literally sat down and with a pen and paper, and I marked out from the morning to the evening to tonight, to like from when I woke up to when I went to bed. I literally sat down and I planned my hours. From what time I was going to wake up to what time I went to bed. And it was just that simple. And then I put it into my calendar on my phone, and I just made little reminders. And then the reminders go off on your phone, and that's it. There's no excuse. That reminder goes off for you to do X, Y, Z that you want to do. You put this into your calendar, so you want to do it. So don't be making excuses. Just go and do it. And that was it. And now from doing that, I'm just on the ball a lot more. And yeah, other times I don't want to do it, yeah, but I've been doing it long enough now that I know what to do. And like there's little tricks that I do as well. Like if I feel like I don't want to, I don't know, clean or something, then I'm like, put a song on and just clean until that song's finished, because you kind of get into the mood then. So like what I did was I woke up at 6:30 in the morning and had a cup of tea, and then because I'm running the businesses, then I check my emails and comments and social media, and I have that little time in the morning just for myself. So like from 6:30 to 7:30 is just like me time. So like I don't get up straight away at 6:30 and just look on my phone. No, I have from 6:30 to maybe 7:15. I have a cup of tea, and I just be on my own with my own thoughts. Look out into the world from the window, and I just take it all in, and I'm just at peace, and I'm just calm. There's no one out, there's no one about. It's just me and my thoughts, and it gets me ready for the day. And then I will open my phone then, and I will just check what needs to be checked and what's going to be my most important, because then I make another list of what's my important tasks for the day. And then about 7:30, I then get my son up for school, and I go into the school routine, and this is all documented into my calendar. And then it's down to like literally leaving the door. I document what time he has his breakfast, what time he gets dressed, brushes his teeth, puts his shoes on, and out the door and in the car. That is all documented. Then from say 9:30 is then my time, and that then I go to the gym. So I even get workout done. I go 3 times a week to the gym. And that does increase. Some days it does go to 5 days, but 3 days minimum. So I do that, and I go for about an hour, and then while I'm at the gym, I check again. It's doing multitasking. So it's like I then check my emails again, or I reply to my email, sorry, and then I think of content to make, because I run 2 sets, so content is very important. I do believe that is the one for me anyway. That's one of the main things. So content is an important part of my businesses, and I think of different things to say for that day. Then I come out of the gym and I sit in my car as I am here, and I film that content, or I jot it down and think of scripts, and then or not scripts as such, but just ideas and things that I want to get out. And then then I go home and I spend 2 hours running my first business, and that would be like, so I'd answer, make phone calls and all that, do what I've got to do, and then once I collect my son, then that's it, that's his time, then that's our time together. And what I also do then is another thing, is I actually make these dump bags. So on a Sunday, I spend about an hour and 20 minutes to make 7 dinners, and I put them in freezer bags, and I make them up just as you would. Put them in freezer bags, get them out the night before, and then I defrost them, and then I just stick them in the slow cooker, and that helps me massively. That is a massive help. It takes out the brain power of thinking of what to make every night, and I make it just as good. And I do put some liquids in, but I wouldn't put like gravy. I wouldn't freeze gravy now and stuff like that. That'd be fresh. And then so I do that. So that's another organisation thing. And then I also so I do these dump bags, and then I get them out and I just chuck them into the slow cooker for the day and leave them at that. I like most of the things I put on low for 6 to 8 hours, and it saves a lot of time. And then I just put my rice or my pasta or mash, whatever I'm having with it, and that's the only thing I do. That saves a lot of time in the week. And we do have treats, but we wouldn't have treats every week, so it's money saving. And then so my hours then, so back to my calendar, would be I'm then carving out his time and what I do with him, and then he goes to bed, and then I work on my other business in the evening, which is this business, like digital products, and then I work on that in the evening for a few hours. I don't watch as much TV. If I can watch TV, I can do something, and that's my train of thought with it. And I believe that anyone can. If you can sit down and watch your soaps or friends or something like that, then you can, if you want, and you want to make extra money, you can make something, you can do something in those hours. Have it on in the background. You don't have to watch it, you can listen to it, or you can listen to your podcasts and all that. So you can do two things at once. And then it's bedtime, and then it is literally, I have every minute scheduled, and it is that simple. And it helps me massively. I save money, I do what I got to do, I get these businesses run, and then I find then that I do bits as well. I do extra bits that I hadn't even thought of. So like, I schedule my cleaning time, I schedule washing, I schedule all the day-to-day tasks, but I do it in a window, and I find that I do extra because I'm already doing that, and it doesn't really take time out from what I'm doing. It just adds to it. Do you know, like, it adds to the cleaning, it adds to the extras. I'm not focused, and then I find I'm not stressed either. I can relax because I've got that done. I can tick them off. And do you know, if you like that, or if you're interested in anything, I've made a folder. It'll be around in the link somewhere. You're more than welcome if you want to have it. If it's not in the link, drop me a DM and I'll send you it, or I'll send you where to go to get it. If you want it, brilliant. If not, just stick around, and I'll probably eventually give you all the tips and tricks. There's not much to it. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. And until next time, have a good day.